Grandma said that God don't like the ugly. Grandma said she'll wash your face because it's muddy. You not worthy of the salty water. Your scars are crusty from your clown scalp stitches. Now you septic up the OD and they witches bloody septic. Abridged in all the endotypes. Types. Grandma said y'all need some cleansing though. Right. But God's love and light is also for the copper and bronze type. Right. You are 10 little and they ain't boys. They be speaking ancient slurs when grandma come around. She taking heads with the spirit. You are rebound. You wash the air rope in your boats till your boats turn over. You getting ugly. Grandma said that God don't like the ugly. Grandma said she'll wash your face because it's muddy. Worthy of the salty water. As a question from the scalp stitches. Now you septic ABOD and Types. Grandma said y'all need some cleansing though. Right. But God's love and light is also for the copper and bronze type. Right. You are. Little in the end. They be speaking ancient slurs when grandma come around. Grandma said she taking heads with the spirit. You are rebound. You are. Shoot the air. Woo. Jump in your boats, teams. They be speaking ancient slurs. When let me do this. Mic check. She taking heads with the spirit. You are. Shoot the air. Woo. Jump in your boats till your boats turn over. Noggins. Woo. I wonder how many people realize. Ugly. Grandma said that God don't like the ugly. Grandma said she'll wash her face because Jesus returning and God is returning and this is a war. And I don't know if they thought this was supposed to be something sweet and nice. This ain't finna be no, I don't know what kind of. See, God is gonna keep his promise, and his promises are written, and this ain't finna be no peace pipe smoking, chiefing, that fringe stuff happening Pilgrim days. No, there's a whole sickle ready to go across and separate the wheat from the tares. This ain't finna be nice. I don't know what they. Woo! Jump in your boats till your boats turn. I got a warning. There's a warning. A new disease is out. I don't like the ugly. There's a new disease out. Because it's muddy. You not worth. Hold up. Give me a second. From your clown scalp stitches. Now you I don't know what they thought. All of a sudden. All the end day types. Grandma said y'all need some cleansing. Take my check. Right. God's love and light is also for the copper and bronze type. Right. You are. 10 little in the I don't know you. They be speaking. I don't know none of you. Grandma said she taking none. Spirit, you are rebound. You didn't know me. I don't know you. I'm acting like Jesus. Jesus left a blueprint. Jesus left a blueprint. I'm following that blueprint. He said, separate yourself. I don't know what they think. Because it's muddy, you not worthy of the salty water. Your scars are crusty from your clown scalp stitches. Now you septic of the OD and they witches bloody septic. The ones who act like they knew me and that was few. Hey, peace, spread a light. The rest, I don't know you. But God's love and light is also for the I'm following the blueprint of Christ. If I'm wrong, I'll find out when he get here. In the end, they be speaking ancient slurs when grandma come around. Taking heads with the spirit, you will rebound. I shoot that rope till your boats come. You know what? Here's the new disease. Here's the disease. There's a new disease out, y'all. I just peeped it just now. I said, ain't this about a blip? I want to go sit up under and listen to my uncle And he don't never, the only time you'll see this disease, it's a virus that float around and it carries acronyms that people may be familiar with. But this virus only comes around. Now this the time he respecting the viruses. He respecting the viruses. They don't never really be there unless it's they thirsty and hungry for something to feed off of. Or they follow the rules and regulations of Sanchezian Nation. That's when you see them. You know the ones that work for Sanchezian Nation. They's the ones that got interviewed so that they can get their numbers up and stuff. They all run in the same viral form. Follow the leader. And I notice every time I think I'm all right with my first digital, they come swarming in like a disease. It's a disease, y'all. It's a disease out there. Anyone that usually have, they listen, the viewer discretion is advised right now. We're about to go over a little class, and I'm going to explain as best as I can this disease. It's a disease. Before I go on my scroll, I just thought I would give a lesson about what I see about this disease that think. I am cleansed in the name of Jesus. Washed. And it ain't no turning back. And Jesus said, I don't know you. I don't know you. Talking about time to say you are this and that. Say that you are Israelite. Say that you are this. Say that you is that. I know one thing that I'm going to say that I'm not. I am not this viral disease that goes around swarming whom they may devour. See, that's the thing. People think of the demonic force as one entity, right? And it is, but it's like a bunch of different simplex complexes from all over the world. You can find it in London. You can find them swarming around in Netherlands. You can find them swarming around in California. You can find them in Mississippi. You can find them all over the world. But soon as they want to devour something, they all come together and swarm together. It's like it's just like, I'm saying, just like the computer virus. And here's how we're going to break this down. Here we go. Learned by one of the greatest teachers ever. The teacher don't like me, not really. You know, I have had teachers that don't like me. But they respect me. From junior high to high school, they did. They didn't like me, but they respected me. And this one, he may not like me or respect me, but I've learned things like this right here, doing this right here. I'm going to do this with you. We're going to go over this disease. The disease, the acronyms are HOTC. Okay? All right. Now, how many different ways can we break down this virus? We're going to break down the virus. And I mean, some people can't even they don't have a cream to get rid of the virus. But I have. Following the blueprint of Christ. Following the blueprint of Christ, I don't have no symptoms. No remembrance. I've been healed. I feel sorry for anyone get caught up with this disease. Now, first, there's a simplex. And the simplex can be oral. It can hit your skin like a complex. They say people over 45 can get it or have it. And it just something that happened around in the 70s, babies and stuff like that. But I'm not going to go into too many details. What I want to do is look at the phonetics of it. Okay, the breaking down of the word. Okay, hold up. Let me make sure I'm being heard because this is my first time sharing this part of the screen like this. Let me make sure. Yep. Okay, it's coming in real good now. So the how many different ways can we break down the her? Let's go. Let me make that a little bit bigger. Let's see. We have H herpes. And then it could be he reps Satan or evil, discord, or we could say her Pez. Hey, Bing. Etymology of Pez. Peasant. I mean, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what she gives me. Etymology of Pez. Etymology of Pez. The etymology of Pez. I want to say the root origin, but I'm not. Again, I don't want to be on this part of the lesson so long, but I just need everyone to be aware that the new virus that's going to be hitting the waving and going across like the last one did for the 2 years that it did, it has a complex like this. Pez. Oh, foot trackers. Her foot. They follow the leader in their footy ways. Let's see. Another breakdown. Etymology of herp. Etymology of herp. Sound like harp. You know, harp sends out a frequency. She goes right into the harping to crawl. They are crawlers. Creepy crawlers. Herp is a crawler. Herp as. And if you take and make that as into the EZ after a Sanchez, it'll be easier to understand how come these viruses swarm together all of a sudden. Seeking whom they may devour. So you have he, story, you have her, you have Pez, which again, Pez, the root of it is foot soldiers. I guess they're foot soldiers. I told y'all the other day what hez is. Herp means to crawl. They are crawlers, creepy crawlers. It's exactly just like this. Blistering. Let's see. Creeps. Seeking, going to and fro, seeking whom they may devour. All right. Next, let's break this back up. Break this back up to the O. So we're going to put here H in front right here. I'm going to bring that only to about a 72. H. No, let's make it capital. And you know the H is a block without two sides, or it's an I. So there's the Egyptian symbology behind the herpes, because the H is also an I. The H and the I are the same. Now that takes us into the O. Hi. Oh, okay. So Ohio is also within this disease in complex. Okay. All right. O. I want to make the O a little, no, keep it that size. Make it a 72. Okay. Make the O a 72. Okay. Now we know the O is also a 0. Go back to 26. The next disease, or within the disease of the complex, comes out of their mouths. So now we're looking at the oral. Herpes oral. Now that's a simpler word to go to the etymology of, but how many different prefixes can we find with oral or the or? So we got or and al. Ooh, al before Alabama. See the connection between the as and the al and the Alabama. Etymology of Al. Al Bundy. Etymology of Al. Root origin thereof. Let's see, said the blind man. Uh-oh, she's slow on this one. Okay, the alchemy, because a lot of them over within this demonic force that travels to and fro, they do practice high forms or like Slavatsky forms or voodoo forms of alchemy. Okay. Let me put on some background music as we do this, because I may very well be here for a while. I may very well be here for a while. Here we go. Baby speaking ancient stuff when grandma come. Which version? Grandma said she taking around. Baby speaking ancient stuff when grandma come around. Grandma said she taking his with the spirit. You around. All right. Let's get back to it. So we have, let me put this down here, Al and alchemy, and put oral right here. Al also means beyond. They go above and beyond the call of duty to follow the instructions of shadow banning and blocking and trying to make people feel excluded or non-inclusive and things like that. That's a part of demonic. That's how demons work. That's how demons work. Now, they are out also means in alignment with alias, alteration. It forms parts of the words like adultery or adulteration, alias, and alternation. They want to make you feel alienated, beyond, alias, alienated. They want to cause alteration. They don't accept you for who you are. They only want you if you follow in line according to how they move. This is how oral works. That's why your lips have to go into a certain form. Let's see. That's enough on that one. Now let's go to the or. Now, if you look at one part of or, the first thing that would come to my mind is boats. The oar in sailing. But hold on, let me give you a better version, because it also has to be correlated with the disease. So we'll just stick to, she just gave me a printout of something with some codes. So let's keep it stuck on orator. We're going to keep it stuck on orator or orientation, which goes into alchemy, orientation. Now, let's go up, take it to 72. And now we're at the, hold up. Let's put this back up here. Let me do it like this. I don't have to make it so neat. Okay. Let's pull this back up. I can pull this one up. No, I don't want to pull it up. Let's put that indent. And let's do the indent here. Back at 1. Okay. All right. What's the next complex? The next acronym, the next word within, this is one disease that this one is going to take a minute. It should have its own separate page. I should do this one in its own separate page. The disease of the devil. That's what we're going to call this. This one of the diseases of Satan. Spiritual virus. Let me break that down on the 11. Spiritual what did I say? Virus. Now, the T, this one right here. Oh boy. Go down to 26. Tricks. Oh, Mon, the moon in there. Iasis. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's break down. First, we're gonna break down just the first here. Trich. The Mon, which that's moon. Reverse of AI. Or Iasis. All forms of demonic demon coming out of Solomon's lesser keys of voodoo and anything else. Let's break it down. Tricks. They play tricks. Mind tricks. The devil will play tricks. Now let me read you what this simplex or disease is. This STD within the spiritual, I'll say it's this spiritual virus, but I'm gonna say spiritual STDs. And let me make that STD a little bit bigger than the spiritual STD virus. Again, there's a warning. So trichomoniasis is caused by parasites. See, parasitic, automatically parasitic. And it's like a disease that will hide in the crevices and corners until they get an alert from the as God or from their internal source that says, hey, sick 'em. A parasite. It's caused by a parasite called Trichomonas vaginalis, and is one of the most common curable STDs. The symptoms can include itching, burning, redness, soreness, and in the genital area and discharge that may be clear. See, at beginning, I guess a person would know because it could be clear. They seem clear because they work with water bowls and oils and cards and demonic dark forces. But then it says, and a discharge may be clear, white, yellowish, or greenish. Like, how would a person even know? It's important to get tested if you suspect that you may have one of these spiritually transmitted diseases that come in and swarm to seek who it may devour. Just pop up out of nowhere. Huh? Be as Jesus set an example. Jesus said, what did Jesus say? I never knew you. Huh? It's okay to do that. Don't let nobody feel like you gotta be obligated to something that ain't right. You don't have to be obligated. Jesus said, nah, you could turn around and say, I never knew you. You didn't know me. I don't know you. There you have people be like, see, they try to forget where they came from. Yes, sir. You try to forget where you came from. You'll never forget, but you don't have to be associated with it. You don't have to have no itching and burning and redness. You don't. You want to be completely cured of a disease? You don't go back to the places where disease lingers. become clean, you try to make sure. You try to make no. There's no way. No way. I don't want an STD, spiritually or in the flesh. Period. Who that over here with me? Latrell Tinwell. Huh? Healing in the name of Jesus. Oh man, I done lost it. Where did it go? Oh man. I guess they say I can't. Hold up, for real? That means the fun over. The whole screen went south. The screen went south. Oh, they can play like that all day. Well, let me do this again. Build it back up. It's not hiding. There you go. Get back up here. There you go. I ain't over with till I say so. Trich. Now, we know that the word trick, we hear trick, and the first thing I think of, is like trick or treat. But let's go with etymology of the Trich. Oh, wow. You know, earlier I was doing a build about the hair, and I was doing hair science. I was doing hair science earlier. So this trick comes from the Greek word thrix, which means hair. Did you know that thrix means hair? Trick once, twice, tricks times. Uh-oh. I just had I need to check that out. So the hair science, back to Ezekiel. I gotta write this down now. This on some sidebar between me and the Most High. Let me. Oh, okay. Wait a minute now. Okay, so thrix. Back to the hair science from earlier. Thrix. Trick. Okay, so this disease, or the etymology for thrix or trick, comes from Greek word thrix, which means hair. It is used in medical terms to refer to hair-like structures. For example, trichomoniasis is an infection caused by a parasite that affects the genital area and is named for its hair-like flagella. So there's a flag in the tricks. I wonder what flag is represented in this STD disease. What is the main flag that they stand under? I wonder. I'm not sure. I never found out. But so trichomonas is caused by a parasite that affects the genital area and is named for its hair-like, and the word is flagella. What flag they represent? You should know. You was an honorary. Ain't you an honorary? Never gone nowhere, go nowhere. The trail tell Tinwell? No? Oh, okay. If you have the answer, anyone that comes over here that is associated with this STD, or you have had experience, I am giving people a lesson. Can you please explain or let us know what is the flag that is represented? Is there a flag? Huh? All right. So what's the next breakdown? Within the Trichs or the Trichs, the moan. Now we know black snake moan, and this moan could go so many different ways. First, we know the god of the moon or the moon day, moon worshippers. Let's see. Mon, etymology, and y'all know I know the breakdown of moon, but it's just that I'm trying to make sure it stay in correlation with the title. Moneo. Right. So alias comes together along with that, where they want you to be alone unless you move the way they want you to move. Single. They follow in single file. These parasites follow in single file. You see one, you'll see them all. That's out of the blue. When they are seeking whom they may devour. Alone. Monologue. Monopoly. Monopoly. And then you could break down Monopoly in so many different ways. What else? Monologue. What else? So out of Trichomonas, now this part right here is really easy. There's AI, and then there's them. Iasis. Let's see. What's next within this disease? Now, I could take that EI. Let's see the root origin. Of, I want to do the whole thing, EI and the Iasis. The Iasis is a state of disease, but I'm going to stick with this right here. See, there's the as above, so below. Ooh, they want your blood. They keep you. They are the types that will, if you don't agree or move the way they want you to move, they will try to keep you in a state of mania. It's in under the note, the conditions of. So she just gave me some examples of blood suckers, anemia, and it says a state of mental illness and democracy. They use democracy in it, democracy. Wow, you can look it up for yourself. I'm not making it up. She says this suffix is commonly found in English words that denotes a condition or a state of, and the ones that she used is anemia, mania, and democracy. all coincide together. So this is the, hold up, any other? Okay, let me break down the Iasis, and then we'll be done. So again, this is a warning about a disease that's been flowing through, an STD that has been flowing through the system for over 7 years. And you won't really notice it unless you're cured of the disease. You won't know unless you are cured of the disease. Here we go. So Iasis. Ooh, they be tithers. They want your money, honey. Loose my money, honey. It says Iasis is derived. It is derived from the Greek word tithenea, meaning, because I remember just listening just a little while ago, it was saying they want their monies. I don't know who they. I don't know who they talking to. We don't pay taxes over here. Jesus did it for a reason, maybe because with Peter or Paul or whichever one, but Jesus didn't believe in taxes and taxations. That's a demonic democracy thing. Yeah. Let's do it like this. Tithenias. English nouns denote a state, a condition, or process or analysis. They want to break you down. Iasis, they want to break you down. They want to break you down. The Iasis. Tithenias. And you won't know whether you have this disease until you are free from the disease. What he said, the breakdown, they break you down. They try to break you down, talking about or pretend like they breaking you down to build you up. The process of breaking down the complex to smaller parts to gain a better tithe pyramid scam of parasites that trick the Amon, reversing the AI, trying to make it an EI, using the alchemy of beyond and alienation and aliases of alterations. Herpes, the as I told you, let me go do this perfect part right here. This perfect part of the as. I went over it the other day in Ezekiel, but just for this lesson for today, origin of as. Remember, as at the end of the sand, and if we go to the hers that came out of the as, there were hers as and they broke off, and there were he's inside the as and they broke off. And they are foot soldiers to acclaimed Maureen. Acclaimed Maureen. A herp means to crawl. They are creepy crawlers and they cause blistering. They will blister your soul and pretend it's an act to say, yes, we was just joking. And again, you won't realize that you've been hit with this disease until you are healed in the name of Jesus. But when you first come in, you'll realize they practice alchemy and witchcraft and root work. Huh? They use bowls and singing bowls and all these things that don't have nothing that God never. No, that's man-made stuff. And their frequencies don't work, because if it did, there wouldn't be children hurting, there wouldn't be homelessness. For 7 years I waited to see, with all of their alchemy powers and singing bowls and looking glasses and gazing at suns and saying all the powers that they have as one within one. Everybody come together and put your money together in this land, and we can be one. It's time to come together. And you'll find out that it was nothing but an STD, spiritual virus. And you want to be healed? Again, I'm going to tell to whoever that one is over here, ain't nothing holding you to nothing man-made, and no individual, they don't own you, You don't have to be included in something that is a disease, And Jesus left a blueprint to say, when you didn't know me, I don't know you, Period. These last days ain't no friendly, we shaking hands, chiefing, and all that bull crap. Jesus came and he said, God, you are the avenger. And we are separating the wheat from the tares. It's time to choose. It's time to choose. Either you is, or is you ain't. Period. I don't sit at tables with anybody that don't believe in Jesus. I don't care. So if you don't believe in Jesus, I don't know you. If you don't believe in the Son, I don't know you. I don't care what you, no, I'm sorry. I don't want diseases. I'm good. Thank you for healing in the name of Jesus. That is the lesson for today. I thought I did well. I learned a little bit. I learned a little bit on how to do this right here, but it didn't flow properly. I guess because it's my first time. It's my. So, warning, there is a spiritual disease floating through. And the only way you know that it is a disease is once you're healed from it. These are the acronyms. Herpes, oral, trichomonasis. Oh, what was the C? I forgot the C. See, I ain't done. C? Should I just leave it at C? I had the clams because they like to claim they from the ocean too. The clam chowders. Let's break this, make this C a little bit. Put it at 72. Let's put it at 72. Clam. They clam mad. Clam Mydias. They want to be daylight beings. That they serve in dark places. They serve in dark places. Here we go. I'll come back maybe and do this sexually. We don't want sexually transmitted diseases, y'all. Especially the ones that is listed here on these spiritually transmitted diseases. Should I go ahead and break? I should. Since I done started, I need to finish. Go ahead and break down the clam chowders. Let me break down here. Etymology and root. and root. Oh man. Origin of Chlam. Huh? You want pearls? Huh? You want pearls? If I gave you diamonds and pearls, huh? Would you not want to be sexually transmitted through demon worshiping of the gathering of Gog and Magog? Here. Oh, see, it's a cloak. What comes out of Chlam up first is cloak and dagger. Cloak and dagger. Cloak and dagger. Do you know what it means to cloak? It's like stealth mode, and that's how they come at you. Stealth mode. It's like, ooh, we is your friend. Are you alone? Do you want to be part of a group? No, I just want to come over here and tell y'all what happened to me, and then I just want to keep going. No. You have to be one of us. But then when you realize you are not one of them, they get they do all of these things right here. They played out all of these different parts of what the disease will do. These diseases do. They monopolize. They do the exclusion and alienate you. They will shadow and cloak over. They will come together in monologues and back chats. They will smile and plan and plot in the background. Their whole goal and mission is tie the knees and breaking you down. But Chlam is cloak. Wow. It says this virus, it's not even a virus. It is a bacteria within the cells. It's a bacteria within the cells. It says military cloak. Oh, it says particularly a short mantle or military cloak. Chlam is a short, what did I say? A short mantle or a military cloak. Reflect the characteristics of hiding within self. See, they hide behind whoever their head honcho in charges are. So it's still a pyramid scheme. It'll go down to, well, hey, report to this one reports to that one, and this one reports to that one. And if this one isn't happy with the group, if we say all of our bottom bacterias within the cell, within the cloak, within the Chlam, within the chat, they will exclude you if needed. They will exclude you if needed. So you can't blame the disease, because if you keep your soul closed, you won't be infected. And there's healing in the name of Jesus, okay? Now, Mydia is here. Mydia is somewhere. There's some mother figure within this disease. That is the Mydia. Now, from my experience, the mother will lie. The Mydia will lie. Cloaked up like Tyler Perry. Show this one face, and then in the back, behind the cloaks, behind the Chlam or the military, show another face. Now we can break down the mind in the day within Mydia. But who has time for all that? Huh? This video will self-destruct. Huh? But this is just a warning. I don't know you. I'm not trying to get to know you. Period. I don't want this disease. I don't want no parts of this disease. You know how it is, when you was living in flesh and sex was so good, and even after laying up with somebody who may have infected you with something, you love them so much you'll forgive them and keep going back. That's why so many people have AIDS. It's like, oh, I forgive you, and they keep going back. Well, once Jesus heal you of these diseases that roam in the world, which we supposed to be separate of the world, there's something in you just don't want no parts. You don't want no parts of these diseases. And you don't want people who is within these diseases to be left behind. You be wanting healing for them too. Huh? That's it. I'll come back later. I'm going to change this title. How to avoid spiritual viruses. And the meaning behind some of these spiritual viruses. Okay? I'm going to come back a little later to go over this federal evening scroll that I was going to do. But just something that's, had me come and speak to a generation who's involved so much in flesh of the, your body, flesh and the mind. A lot of these viruses, they cause mental issues. Huh? They have you to the point where you feel alone. All of this is right in. Let me put this here. You could go and look it up. I put the AI just to show you within Iasis that there's an above and a so below. But this is the way you spell it right here. And this Ia and these words, this is what you call it, the breakdown. Tithing right in the nears. I'm gonna put down breakdown state. All right, greater light. I'll be back. Like I said, Jesus coming to separate the wheat from the tares, or the wheat from the tears. Huh?
When grandma come around, grandma said she taking heads with a spirit. You all rebound, you walk, shoot the air, woo. Jump in your boats till your boats turn over, knockers, woo. You getting ugly. Grandma said that God don't like the ugly. Grandma said she'll wash your face because it's muddy. You not worthy of the salty water. Your scars are crusty from your clown scalp stitches. Now you septic, ABOD, and they witches. Bloody septic, abo, wished in all the ending types. Grandma said y'all need some cleansing though. Right. But God's love and light is also for the copper and bronze type, right? You walk, till little in the end goal. They be speaking ancient serves, but grandma come around. Grandma said she taking heads with a spirit. You all rebound, you walk, they be speaking ancient slurs. When grandma come around, grandma said she taking heads with a spirit. You all rebound, you ball, shoot the air. Jump in your boats till your boats turn over. Now that's rude. You get it ugly. Grandma said that God don't like the ugly. Grandma said she'll wash your face because it's muddy. You not worthy of the salty water. Your scars all crusty from your clown scalp stitches. Now you septic, ABODNA witches. Bloody septic, aboriginal, the end day types. Grandma said y'all need some cleansing dough. Right. But God's love and light is also for the copper and bronze type, right? You are 10 little in the end boys. They be speaking ancient slurs. When grandma come around, grandma said she taking heads with a spirit. You all rebound, you all come around. Baby speaking ancient slurs when grandma come around. Grandma said she taking heads with a spirit. You around, you up, shoot there. Oh, jump in your boats till your boats turn over. Now this road, you getting ugly. Grandma said that God don't like the ugly. Grandma said she'll wash your face because it's muddy. You not worthy of the salty water. Your scars are crusty from your clown scalp stitches. Now you septic, ABODNA witches. Bloody septic, aboriginal, the end of types. Grandma said y'all need some cleansing though. Right. But God's love and light is also for the copper and bronze type, right. You are 10 little and they ain't boys. They be speaking ancient slurs when grandma come around. Grandma says she taking heads with the spirit. You all rebound, you walk, shoot the air, whoop. Jump in your boats till your boats turn over. Now gets rude. You getting ugly. Grandma said that God don't like the ugly. Grandma said she'll wash your face because it's muddy. You not worthy of the salty water. Your scars are crusty from your clown scalp stitches. Now you septic, ABODNA witches. Bloody septic, ABODNA types. Grandma said y'all need some cleansing though. Right. But God's love and light is also for the copper and bronze type, right. You are 10 little in the end boys. They be speaking ancient slurs when grandma come around. Grandma says she taking heads with the spirit. You are rebound, you walk, shoot the air, whoop. Jump in your boats, teams. They be speaking ancient slurs when grandma come around. Grandma said she taking heads with a spirit. You all rebound, you walk, shoot the air, woo. Jump in your boats till your boats turn over. Now it's rude. You getting ugly. Grandma said that God don't like the ugly. Grandma said she'll wash your face because it's muddy. You not worthy of the salty water.